Yes, yes.
I got 2 more tips, I guess. Could show. I don't know.
All right.
Again, I don't know if they're the greatest, but one thing I will say is, especially this next one, it's not like the biggest deal, but it's really key because when you're playing, like when you two are playing, right? It's like such an even matchup. Like you guys are both like on a high level. Any little thing you can do to give yourself an edge is such a big deal when you're playing on the high level.
Can you not tell me? No, don't say it out loud. Just tell me.
Here, Falls, let me get on offense.
Yeah.
So this is when scrambling with the quarterback. This is something I don't think people
hear it.
I don't think people take this into account enough, and I just thought of this before I came here. I was like, man, I should really put the chat onto this. So everyone's used to just scrambling and holding right trigger and, you know, trying to go right away.
Oh, I know.
To me, one of the problems with that is when you go,
you take like a couple.
You take a step. It takes it makes you take a gather step when you try to scramble right away, and a gather. It's not a big deal. Like most of the time, you can get away from it. But as you watch right there, I'm trying to scramble right now, and it makes you take this gather step to build your speed up. And you know, it's not a huge deal, but that could be the difference in you getting sacked or being able to, you know, really take advantage of a scramble situation. So one thing you can do to avoid this gather step is queue up the rollout loco. So if you just hike it and then tap right trigger and then start running, there's no gather step, and so you can see the difference.
Let's go.
You see the difference.
Let's go. If we don't get a couple follows on the channel for that Fire Flames tip, I don't know what you can give. Let's go, RG.
So yeah, you see he instantly goes, and then once you start the initial movement, that's when you just hold right trigger down, and he'll start scrambling normally.
Let me get on the sticks. Let me try that.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
I knew about this too, but I never thought once to do it like this.
And I tell you what, I've been sacked and I've been like, I wish I could have got running.
I honestly can't take all the credit for this. This was something Chow started doing during like the development cycle. And Chow's like, he plays really basic, but he makes like insane plays. And I asked him, I'm like, dude, how are you scrambling with your quarterback like so nasty?
All right, so
he gave me that tip.
Repeat it slow for the chat as Gibbs kind of like give your take to see how it's working for you. So
here's normal. Okay, that felt like sluggish, kind of normal. Jeez, that's a hit stick. So,
sorry, not to cut you off, Gibbs, but it mainly is the biggest difference you'll notice it too is when you're running straight forward. If you go side to side, it's not as bad. But when you run straight forward, it's very responsive.
That felt good. I want to see how it feels when I roll out.
So tell us when. So you're basically you're tapping the right trigger.
Right now,
you can tap it now.
I tapped it. Then.
Oh wow,
you can tap it anywhere.
Yeah.
That like is old school draw, baby.
The other thing that's sick about that is if you throw it while you're in that tap state, it's a way better accuracy than you normally get. So.
That is smooth operator.
I don't think people use it enough. It's a really good mechanic.
I'm curious. What does it look like if I go under center? Have you tried that ever?
It's the same thing. It's just you'll have to finish your drop back.
Yeah.
But people know if you press.
They do not know.
Another thing you could do, I guess another tip, I didn't think about this one, is if you're under center and you want to break your drop back as soon as possible, you could just hit the left trigger. So run the play normally, Gibbs, I guess, right here. Just run it and let him finish his drop back.
Call it deep pass too, just so he has.
Yeah, you got to do one
with
with like a deep drop. And I can show you the difference.
Bum, ba, ba. All right, here's deep pass.
So yeah, drop back. It's like a 5-step drop there.
He ends like 5 yards off. So right after you hike it, what you're going to do is tap the left trigger, and that's going to break you out of your drop back as soon as we let you. So, just tap left. You don't even move the left stick. Just hike it and then left trigger.
Hike it left trigger.
And
left trigger, baby.
You'll see like a yard. It should be like a yard or two difference. That didn't work.
Bad timing.
You probably
user error.
Yeah, you got to wait a second.
Classic Gibbs right there.
User error.
Right now.
Earlier.
I saw it. I saw it. Yeah, definitely. Jukies.
It usually only makes you take a 2-step drop when you do that.
I'm just more intrigued by this. I go right trigger, R trigger.
Yeah, that was it right there. You did it perfect right there. That if you go in the replay, that was what it's supposed to look like when you do it right.
Love it too. R2.
So L2 to break out, R2 to go.
And then he's already in that